Hi everybody, Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, and this week's contract tip has to do with you as a listing agent making sure that you communicate with all agents when they send you an offer. Now, obviously, if you have an agent that presents you an offer on your listing, and that is the offer that your seller chooses, then the communication with that person, with that agent, should obviously be ongoing. But the purpose of this video is to talk a little bit about your communication as a listing agent with the other agents that presented offers that the seller chose to not accept. So, regarding just professional courtesy and etiquette and just professionalism, make sure that you acknowledge the receipt of an offer from a selling agent. There are so many technological glitches that can happen, and depending upon the way in which the selling agent sent the offer, it could have been sent by e-sign through FMLS. It could have been sent electronically through AuthentiSign through Georgia MLS. It could have been sent through DocuSign. It could have been sent as a PDF attachment just to an email. It could have been sent to an agent's personal email address. It could have been sent to a business email address. So there are a lot. It could have been sent by fax. There are a lot of variables regarding how agents are sending offers to other agents. So as a selling agent, if you send an offer that your buyer has written, at the very least, you want to make sure that the listing agent received the offer. So you listing agents, when you do get an offer, please make sure that you acknowledge that you have received the offer, and then take a quick glance through it and make sure that you have all parts of the offer, that all pages came through in a legible manner. Now, once you have received the offer, regardless if it is in a multiple offer situation or if it is the only offer that you have, but if the seller chooses to reject that offer, if the seller chooses to make a counter offer or acceptance, well, let's back up. If the seller chooses to accept that offer, you're going to accept the offer, send it back to the selling agent so the selling agent can bind the contract, and then you have a binding contract. If you're going to, if the seller is going to make a counter offer, then the seller is going to present a counter offer and send that back to the selling agent. But the issue is, what do you do with the offers that the seller chooses to not accept or not counter? Well, as a broker, I am here to tell you that you guys need to, you listing agents, you need to make sure, number one, that you can demonstrate that you did present all offers. Per license law, you must present all offers, regardless, period, end of story, no questions. But you need to demonstrate that it is the seller that is rejecting that offer. So if you are using the GAR forms, Georgia Association of Realtor forms, there is a GAR form F-144, Notice to Reject Offer or Counter Offer. And I suggest that you pull out that form, fill in the information, and have the seller sign that form, and then get that notice of rejection of offer or counter offer back to the selling agent working with the buyer. If you are not working with the GAR forms, working with the RE forms or any other forms, or even if you are working with the GAR forms, another option is to take the front page of that offer, write a diagonal line from lower left to upper right, that part really doesn't matter, write reject, and have the seller sign that rejection and send that back. Bottom line is, you need to demonstrate that it is the seller's rejection of the offer, so that you could prove, number one, you did present it to the seller, and number two, it is not your rejection of the offer, but it is the seller's rejection of the offer and decision to not make a counter offer. So not only is this important for professionalism and etiquette, but in the NAR, National Association of Realtors Expo that they just had early November of this year, which is 2018, they did amend one of their, well, hang on, let me tell you exactly what they did. they did amend one of their MLS policy statements, and that was a policy statement, MLS policy statement 7.73. And basically it stated that the listing broker must present written confirmation of an offer presentation and the seller's response. So the important thing about what NAR did is they then made it a disciplinary, does that sound right? They made it so that an agent, if you're a realtor and you do not provide proof of the seller's response of a written offer, you can be brought up on disciplinary actions as being in violation of Article 1 of the Realtor Code of Ethics as supported by Standard of Practice 1.6. So not only is it professional to make sure that that you note the seller's response to an offer, now for you as a realtor, by not demonstrating that that lack of action can result in disciplinary charges against you, against the Realtor Code of Ethics. So hope this contract tip helped you out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum 1 Greater Atlanta Realtors, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education.